Welcome to MathStar, Module 3, Topic 1, Mastering Fractions. We are covering Maths Basic in this MathStar course. Today, we are going to discover one of the most useful ideas in all of mathematics, fractions. Have you ever shared a pizza with friends and wondered, how much did I actually eat? That question is answered by something called a fraction. We break down topics step by step to help you understand better. Hit like and subscribe to support the channel. Let's suppose we have a pizza cut into 8 equal slices. Watch carefully as we make each cut. Now suppose you eat 3 of those slices. How do we describe how much you ate? We write it as a fraction, 3/8. The 3 tells us how many slices you ate, and the 8 tells us how many slices the whole pizza was divided into. Every fraction has two key numbers. The number on top is called the numerator. It tells you how many parts you have. The number on the bottom is called the denominator. It tells you how many equal parts the whole was divided into. Here is a fun trick to remember. Denominator sounds like down-ominator because it sits down below the fraction bar, and that bar between them, it means divided by. So 3/8 means 3 divided by 8. Here is something very important. The parts must be equal. In case of a chocolate bar, each piece must be the same size. If you cut a chocolate bar into 8 pieces, but one is much bigger than the others, you cannot call each piece 1/8. Look at this bar on the right. The pieces are all different sizes. That is not a valid fraction. Fractions only work when every part is the same size. Think of it like sharing fairly. Everyone gets an equal piece. Now let us meet the first type of fraction. A proper fraction has a numerator that is smaller than its denominator. Here is a pizza cut into 5 equal slices, and we take 2 of them. We write this as 2/5. Since 2 is less than 5, you have less than the whole pizza. On the number line, 2/5 sits between 0 and 1. Proper fractions always represent less than 1 whole. But what if you have more slices than one whole pizza can hold? Meet the improper fraction. Suppose you need to have 5 slices, but each pizza has only 4 slices. What do we do in that case? 4 slices make one whole pizza, and you have one more slice on the side. We write this as 5/4. Since 5 is greater than 4, you have more than one whole pizza. On the number line, 5/4 sits past 1, between 1 and 2. Improper fractions are not wrong or bad. Improper just means the value is 1 or more. They are perfectly valid fractions. Remember those 5/4 of a pizza? We can describe the same amount in a different way as a mixed number. You have one whole pizza, that is 4 slices, plus one more slice, which is 1/4 of a pizza. So, 5/4 equals 1 and 1/4. A mixed number simply combines a whole number with a proper fraction. Both forms describe the exact same amount, just written differently. But how to convert between these two forms? Let us learn how to convert between these two forms. First, we will convert from improper to mixed. Here is our example, 7/3. When we divide 7/3, we get quotient equals to 2 and the remainder equals to 1. Why? Because 3 times 2 is 6, and adding 1 to 6 makes 7. Now, look at this step. This is important. The quotient becomes the whole number. In our case, quotient is 2. It becomes the whole number. We write it in front of the fraction. The remainder becomes the new numerator. In this case, 1 becomes the numerator, and the denominator stays the same. The denominator is 3, and it will remain the same. So, The improper fraction 7 by 3 can be written as the mixed fraction 2 and 1/3. Now going the other way, mixed to improper. Multiply the whole number, in our case 2, by the denominator 3. 2 times 3 is 6. Now, to the 6, add the numerator 1, we get 6 plus 1 equals to 7. Put that 7 over the denominator 3 and we are back to 7/3. Both directions are easy once you know the steps. Fractions are everywhere in your daily life. Cooks use fractions to measure ingredients, like half a cup of flour. When you say it is 3:30, the minute hand points straight down to 6, and you are using the fraction 1/2. And every time you share food fairly, you are thinking in fractions. Now that you know how to read and write them, you will start seeing fractions all around you. Let us wrap up everything we have learned. A fraction describes a part of a whole. The numerator on top counts the parts you have, and the denominator on the bottom counts the total equal parts. There are 3 types. Proper fractions have the numerator smaller than the denominator, so their value is less than 1. Improper fractions have the numerator equal to or greater than the denominator, so their value is 1 or more. And mixed numbers combine a whole number with a proper fraction. Remember the golden rule: the parts must always be equal, and keep the memory tip handy. Denominator sounds like denominator. From the pizza you share to the time you tell, fractions are the hidden language of your everyday world, and now you speak it fluently. Keep learning and keep growing. See you in the next lesson.